All right, guys, the Genshin Impact 5.6 live stream. I'm excited because Mondstadt and then Escoffier. I like the way Escoffier looks, so let's do it. Hopefully it's good. Oh, it's in Japanese. Venti? Oh. We're going back to Fontaine, bro. Okay. Cooking contest. Escoffier. Oh my gosh. The music's bringing me back, bro. Okay. Okay, I like her burst animation. Auroron? In Fontaine? Oh my gosh. Aoife? Bro's just got a gun on him. Which is fitting that he's in Fontaine with his gun. Do you think him and Navia will compare gun sizes? Okay. This is where it gets. Lord Remus. Yo, I like the way it sounds in Japanese. Pinich! Gold! Rodadier, mention! Obedo! Oh my god. Monsters in Mondstadt? Mondstadt's being attacked! Kaya, dude, this I'm so excited right now, bro. You have no idea. Albedo's on trial? Murder? A formal meeting with the Hexen Circle? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Albedo going Super Saiyan. Nouvellette was stabbed? What is going on? Dude, that... I'm speechless right now. Varka! Oh my god! Dude, there's your first code. There's your... Okay, chat, they had me in the first half. I am not gonna lie, bro. They had me in the first half. I was like, okay, this is a cooking event. Okay. Yeah, we're back in Fontaine. You know, Natland characters are in Fontaine. Okay, that's cool. And then it got wild. Albedo's on trial. There's monsters in Mondstadt. And they look like they're like possessed. And then Ryan Dautier, Varka got a speaking line. Meeting with the Hexus. Oh my god, bro. The lore. The lore. Oh my god. Someone stabbed Nouvelette. I read that part. Someone stabbed him. I'm already excited. You've already got me, bro. You've got me. I'm in.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Hi,
the
Vanessa.
Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Vanessa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
What's up, dude?
Hey, your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so excited to be here.
And I am so excited to be hosting alongside
Let's
you two
go.
today.
Okay. She's British.
By the way, Emily, I have
Nice.
to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech.
I knew
it's
that.
It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps Escoffier in the kitchen and in combat. It's one of her essential utensils.
Okay.
But it looks so much like a tail.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. And considering
No,
how
I'm
it
not a
looks,
furry.
people even call Escoffier a demon chef.
Ah, okay.
Demon chef?
That seems a little extreme.
Yeah, I'd say so too, but honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you tell us more about her? Emily?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's
Let's
she
take
do?
a look at her profile.
All right, let's see it.
Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow.
So she's like,
exclusive?
What's his name?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available
Ramsay?
per day. Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy, which means she approaches
Whoa.
cooking as a science. She even develops advanced mecha to use in her cooking process.
Wow, that's some dedication to her
Okay.
craft.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp of approval. And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost
I like that
she's
she
in
makes
heaven.
her
Sounds
utensils with her.
incredible, but what
cryo.
if she doesn't like it?
Oh, then she'd probably say something like...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all
Dude,
this
it's so
perfectly
crazy.
good cream and
The English
mushroom.
Wow.
Accent is so good.
Intense.
It's like they're a
promise
professional
Escoffier
voice
is
actor.
actually very well mannered most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict.
Okay.
It's all for good reason, though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all.
I hope she has a
So
voice line
she's
that's
not
kind of
just
like
strict
Gordon
on other
Ramsay's
people.
voice lines.
She demands
Where's the
perfection for
lamb
herself,
sauce?
too, because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
That'd be so
Oh,
funny.
is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making
You
a good meal.
donkey!
Ha, okay. That feels like a personal
Oh
call out.
man.
But seriously, though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Okay.
Same
Oh, yeah.
here. Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Yeah,
Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah.
that's what used to
right.
means,
She even
Varessa.
had to spend time in the fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
We can't divulge the details right now.
We'll
but
learn in her
all be
story
revealed in
quest. Okay.
Escoffier's story quest, treasured above all. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, travellers. You'll also be rewarded with extra Ascension materials for Escoffier. Oh,
All right.
and travellers will get to take part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest. Not only will travellers get
Okay.
to experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand,
Chat, how are we
special
feeling
guests will
about
also make an
Escoffier's
appearance.
design?
Special guest.
I like it.
Nice. Huh. Okay, I see blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers? That's not much to work with.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier.
I
She
trust
can
in
work
Escoffier.
Wonders.
Oh, I'm definitely a believer.
Honestly, I'm gonna say it.
Okay,
I think
so
Fontaine
we know
has like
what
the
she can do in the
best.
kitchen.
character
but
design.
What about on the battlefield?
Right, let's get into it.
We can all thank Chiori for that, pretty much.
Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams.
Okay.
Which brings us to one of her talents. When Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage. The more Hydro and Cryo characters in the party, the greater the reduction.
Okay. So it looks like the enemies here aren't actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still takes effect.
Resistance to Hydro and
that's
Cryo.
really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes effect.
Okay.
The enemy doesn't need to be frozen. That means the talent works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow, so
I'm pulling
it seems
her
like
on my
any
main account.
character that deals hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent. I can definitely see her being
Oh,
a
bro,
powerful support in
I'm
freeze
pulling her on my
teams.
main
True,
account.
but
She's a pull.
Escoffier is not just a support. She can dish out damage as well.
Okay.
With an actual dish.
No way.
Yeah, and when Escoffier unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows.
Dude, it's cool that they
active
don't have to be
character
frozen.
And periodically fires projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage.
Okay.
So with her ability to shred resistance, she basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Incredible. Okay.
So you can run that with a Farina then. All right. Oh, I'm getting her for sure, bro. And her
She's
weapon.
pretty versatile.
Yeah, and thanks to a different talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills as a chef. If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Whoa, I've never seen a talent like that before.
What?
Okay. So you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself? Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah. and
Let her
plus, she
cook,
can produce
chat.
several kinds of dishes this way.
Well, that will be so
Interesting.
fun to check out in game.
Okay.
Totally. So take note of this next piece of news, travelers. In the first half of version 5.6, we'll have event wishes for Escoffier
I like that they're running Navia
a new
and Escoffier.
5-star polearm, Symphonist of Sense, will be featured on the weapon banner.
I like that
Our new
banner.
4-star character, Aoife, will also enjoy a drop
4
rate boost
star,
on the first
okay.
half banners.
Aoife, no way, bro.
I think
No
that's
way,
my
bro.
line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh,
I'm getting
and
a Escoffier
another bit
for
of
sure, bro.
really exciting news is that travelers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait, her weapon looks like a fork.
What
I
are you
just
talking
realized
about?
that. That just
Okay,
clicked in
take
my
a look at
head.
this clip and you'll see.
Oh my god.
All eyes are on me.
Oh my gosh.
Holy servants, behold, the almighty Dragon Lord's magnificence! The heck are you on about?
Oh great. I love this
Why
part.
does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord? Kahula how? Oh wow.
Not again,
No
bro.
way, bro. What? You little... Oh dear, oh dear. Do you even hear yourself, bro? How dare you! You insolent, contemptuous Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro. Huh? Seriously? Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
No way, bro.
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
You know what? I'm team bro.
You're
I'm team
hopeless.
bird.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula! His wisdom is wasted on you. No way, bro. See you later.
Bro, he's a master at rage baiting. He pissed off a house so much.
Oh, you meant Kukuku and a how. Wow, I feel like those two could argue
That's
forever.
crazy. No way, bro.
Dude, you don't know the half of it.
Hang in there, bro.
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kukuku is just that infectious. So,
Okay.
travelers met Aoife in the previous version.
Yes.
But since we now have the chance to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal
Yeah,
introduction,
tell me what he
Johnny?
does,
I
bro, with
thought
that
you'd never
gun.
asked, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather clan.
Right.
In that land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kukuku's life, and now, of course, Kukuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically a miracle worker. I heard a how got sick one time, so Kaniche took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? A how was better in like 2 seconds.
Huh.
Imagine that.
Okay.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
I guess.
I thought the
in
stream
theory,
froze 'cause he
yeah,
froze
I
over
don't see
here.
why not. Plus, if it was an emergency,
The GIF
Kukuku
ran out
could
of
help him
time.
get there in no time.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather clan is known for riding
I
Kookasaurs.
low-key like that.
But this is less riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kakuku appreciation zone only. all
Wait,
right?
I kind of like that. That's so funny.
But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those
Oh my
huge
gosh.
wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any
He's holding
travelers
on
who
for
haven't
dear
done the part of the
life.
Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah,
Wow.
I see that. Although
That's
it looks
actually really
more
cool.
Like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Yeah. So, okay, what else
Okay.
can Eva do in combat?
Well, Aoife is an Anemo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Okay.
For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Aoife can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good bro, Kakuku also helps him out in combat.
Okay.
With Aoife's elemental skill, Kakuku lifts him into the air, giving him an aerial advantage in combat. And while in this state, Aoife can continuously fire tonic shots, which deal Anemo damage upon impact and restore HP to the entire party.
Oh, nice. So what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer that, we should introduce one of his talents first.
Okay.
When Aoife is in the Night Soul's blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
This is like
okay, so
this is like
he works
Chaska
well
at
with
home.
characters that can trigger swirl
The way he's, like,
and
flying around and
electrocharge
shooting.
reactions, and characters that can generate Night Soul points. He seems like a really flexible unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus, in areas with Natlan's phlogiston mechanics, if your current active character or Indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife can consume his own phlogiston to heal them.
Nice, putting those
Oh,
medical
okay, I
skills
like
to
that.
use.
That's cool.
His kit seems really intuitive and it helps
Interesting.
with exploration. I feel like exploring the sacred volcano
That's
would
a
be
cool
lot
shot.
easier with Kakuku to dangle from.
What can I say? He is a helpful little guy. Now, moving on to our next bit of news, a new boss is coming in version 5.6,
Yeah.
the Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. Travelers will need
Okay.
to defeat it to obtain ascension materials for Escoffier.
Huh. I feel like we faced something like this before.
That's
Yes.
because this boss has the same origins as the Secret Source Automaton configuration device from version 5.1. Both are pieces of
All right,
ancient
well, I guess I'm
dragon
going to be there
technology.
for a while.
They almost seem like two
All
parts
right.
of one terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's, this is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can search for their own
Isn't it
answers to this
ironic that it's a
in-game.
healer with a
Now,
gun, by the
let's
way?
kick off the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natlan characters in Fontaine?
Oh, why is
Is it because of
Risley
a
looking at me like that, bro?
Not a festival.
He's trying to riz
An
me up.
amusement park organized by Navia and the Spina di Rasula. Auroron and Aoife are there to deliver Natlan produce for the event. But it's not all veggies and good times, unfortunately.
Okay.
Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kanich and Risley to cross paths.
Ooh,
Saurian
okay.
hunter and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
Interesting.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few sneak peeks to share, so let's take a look.
Okay.
Weird. Why is a How cowering behind Kanich? I would have thought he was too proud for that. Oh,
Bro's never
wait.
seen a robot.
It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Exactly. Ahau and Kakuku made the journey all the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive
Oh,
just
yeah.
in time for the ban.
Ugh.
Imagine
Ahau
he,
was
like,
able
uses
to
his little
hide,
legs to
but
walk.
Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Auroron thinks Kakuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Chat.
Oh,
Why did it look like Nouvelette was
That
like
can't end well.
red-eyed,
What about
teary-eyed in
Aoife?
that
Isn't
shot?
he going to come to Kakuku's rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalette and Risley there, Kakuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even
Bro
learn a
looks
new
high as
phrase or
hell.
two. Hey, check it out. Risley managed to teach him one. Anyone want to guess what it is?
Oh, I don't really know what it could be. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to point out there are two dragons in this picture. So, does that mean Nervalette could, like, interpret for Kakuku? You know, dragon to dragon. Oh, I can't wait to see how their interactions go.
Honestly,
That'll be
I
fun,
can't even
I
picture
think.
it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
There's nothing we can say.
I like
beats
that
the real
artwork
thing.
a lot.
So if you're interested, be sure to check out all the shenanigans in game, and trust me, there are a lot of them.
And there's an
Always
event
makes me
exclusive
laugh.
4-star
Now,
bow.
on to the actual
Okay.
amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Lapine Pauline is
Okay.
back. Didn't she almost go bankrupt after basing her research on that fake story? I hope her investment pays off this time.
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Come on board. Why are my fraud alarm bells ringing?
It's not like that. If you don't trust Lapine Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least
All
trust
right.
Cheval Moran and the Spina di Rasula.
The crazy
If
girl.
you say so.
And how do we make sure we don't run it into the ground?
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Wait, so this is a management sim? Okay,
You know what?
Tell me
We're getting more Navia,
everything.
and I'm happy about
you
that,
got it,
chat.
bro. Travelers will be in charge of operations, like upgrading the facilities, expanding the park.
Okay, I
and
low-key
managing
like
the
these
staff.
events, chat. Like
During
the
each
management
business
ones.
cycle, travelers will need to
Oh my
allocate
God, this
their
reminds me
precious
of the
funds and
potions
action
one.
points to the most important tasks
I like these.
based on their management
I do like
needs.
these.
And plus, Navia recruited Master Chef Escoffier to run the park's theme restaurant.
Escoffier.
The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely. You can also increase your revenue by adding different kinds of attractions.
Okay.
For example, in Eclectic Escapades, visitors can experience unforgettable adventures where they fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Yeah, we've had that
Or
before.
There's
Which,
movie masterpieces
I like those.
where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure.
Okay.
Before launching these attractions, travelers
Working
will need to
simulator
try them
again?
out
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
create a
They're trying to tell us to get
standardized
jobs,
strategy guide
chat.
for each one, so that visitors understand
Stop playing
how to
Genshin,
get
get a
the
job.
most out of the experience.
Nice.
Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
to draw
yeah,
in
yeah.
visitors and increase revenue.
And travelers can also recruit some familiar faces to help run the park.
yep,
Among
this is
the
just like the
recruits
potion
are
event.
Fontanians,
I like the potion
companions,
event,
and
so I'll
friends
probably
from
like that
other
one.
nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters, travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions.
But-
Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide
Yeah, that's the
even
that's
more
the big
management
question. Who's the
support.
better cook,
So, long
Xiangling or
story short,
Escoffier?
Don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
know.
Okay, yeah, that
Maybe they'll have a
doesn't sound too
cook-off in the
bad.
future.
And plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh,
Cool.
do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations, and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome.
Cool.
More Primo Gems to save for your next pull. Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have we?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. to keep you in
Condition
suspense,
riding.
travelers. In the second half of version 5.6, we'll have returning event wishes for Kaniche and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Plus, the Chronicled Wish banner will be returning in version 5.6. I know a lot
Already?
of travelers have been waiting for that, so check it out if
Wait,
you're interested.
already?
Yeah, you have to. And best of luck on your pulls.
Oh my
All
God!
right.
Wait, already?
That was a lot of info.
Pause
so
one.
let's
Wait.
take our first break. Here's the
Wait.
second redemption code, travelers.
Oh my God! Wait, guys, my F2P account. I'm at 58 pity in a dream. I was gonna say we should probably skip Shalom and maybe get Raiden. But if Chronicle Wish is coming back, do I get Kazuha now? Maybe not even try to get Shalom and just get Kazuha. Oh man. Oh wait, is Chronicle Wish's own pity though? But I'm more on the side of like my Primo. Oh wait. Oh. Okay, there's your other code. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, I'll have to figure it out. But man, I didn't think Chronicle Wish was gonna come back that fast. Okay, wow. They were like, yo, we made 0 money on Mizuki. Please give us money. Here's all these these banners, man. Okay, wow. All right. Who are you guys pulling for, chat? Do you guys have a plan now? Who are you gonna pull for? I'm devastated right now. Okay,
The Windbloom Festival,
this-
once a celebration of flowers, now shrouded in unease.
Who is this narrator?
Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend or foe?
Find out next time on
What
Dragon
tidings
Ball.
does the Dodo communication device bring this time? The answers to these questions and more in the version 5.6 Archon Quest.
Archon Quest.
Nice voice.
Oh, nice.
Ah, shucks, thanks.
Oh, was that-
So, we finally make it
you
back
did a
to
great job.
Mondstadt,
Might be, bro. Might
and
be.
Albedo's on trial. I mean, I don't even know what to think.
This is peak right here.
Something tells me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Well, I've put together some information about the case.
Okay.
Let's go through it and see if we can uncover some new clues. So, here's the deal. Albedo's been accused of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, and the case is being tried in secret. The
What?
logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have compelling evidence against Albedo, so the situation is serious.
I'm
Okay.
sure Hertha is just trying to do her job and uncover the truth. But there has to be some kind of misunderstanding here.
Well, in court, the evidence does the talking. Travelers will have access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into
Well, I
the
know
case
Lana's
and
excited for that.
hopefully track down some clues.
Okay.
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Jula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Oh, that's Dahlia. He's the deacon of the Church of Favonius. So
Okay.
he works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the other members of the clergy. Dahlia acts as the Herald of Barbados, which is interesting because he's also friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting.
This reminds
He
me of that
sounds
Always
like a
Sunny in
very important
Philadelphia where they
figure.
got like
Well,
the
speaking of Venti,
the pins and stuff on the
Dodo
board.
communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice. But on the first attempt, the line connects to Grandmaster Varka instead. It's only on the second try that he manages to reach Alice.
Oh my god,
Whoa,
bro.
Hold on. You just dropped two major names.
Yeah.
Parker has been on an expedition for a long time.
Yeah.
Sounds like we finally get to hear how he's doing. As for Alice, we know she's the mother of the most adorable Klee,
Right.
and an elder of the Hexen Circle. But I wonder why Venti needs to get in touch with her.
Oh my god, bro.
Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know
Maybe.
what?
Oh my God,
In
bro.
Amber's anthology
This is
chapter,
what I
she
want.
did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been
Oh my God.
skyrocketing lately.
Right? And now there are even more monsters in the city. So maybe Venti is reaching out to Alice for help.
I think you two are onto something. And if we take a look at this map, we can see that a lot of our old friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
Hell yeah.
Wow. This is kind of emotional.
Dude, this is so
Mondstadt was the
cool.
beginning of everything. It's the place where travelers met their first companions and embarked
Yeah.
on this whole journey.
It's home.
And now it's in crisis. Oh,
I will
hopefully
be
travelers
there
can do something
for
to stop
Mondstadt.
it.
Oh, they can, but it won't be an easy road. Alice can offer something to help, but travelers
This
will
boss
need to
looks
pass
awesome.
a trial first and defeat the king and queen on the chessboard.
Ooh.
Anything to defend Mondstadt. I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a
I
little
love the design of that
trial.
boss, bro. Looks
Okay,
awesome.
okay. Then let's take a look at what awaits them.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I love that. They look so cool. And they summon chess pieces. Oh my god, they got lasers. Oh my god. Dude, this is one of the coolest bosses, I think. I love it.
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial.
And then you see Alice in the
trial
back.
takes place on a
Dodoko? Oh my
chessboard,
gosh.
But the rules of chess don't exactly apply. Look closely and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that
Oh.
to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage.
Okay.
But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
Got it.
It looks like there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder which one.
Well, travelers will have to uncover that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks, but freeze reactions can help you create an opening.
Maybe jot that one down
Bro.
for later, travelers. So
Bro, they
we
said,
know
if
there's
you get a
murder,
Escoffier,
an
it'd
attack
be a
on
little bit
Mondstadt,
easier for
a
you.
Hexen Circle trial. But we have no idea how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travelers to uncover. You know, if you think about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death.
Yeah.
Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger. I can't help but wonder if this is all some kind of terrible omen.
Bro. The music!
But look on the bright side. It's another chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues about forces we've encountered before, or what we can expect on the road ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer to the truth of Tevat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Cinema. Absolute cinema.
I think we're gonna leave all that hard work to you guys.
I can't wait, bro.
Alright,
I literally
okay.
cannot wait for
well,
that.
let's lighten things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6
How am I
events.
excited for this more than I
First
was
up on
for...
the docket is an event that brings
Ellen.
us back to Fontaine, where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame Operation Downpour Simulation.
Can't wait, bro.
Dude, nice.
Can't wait.
Oh, I know. This wargame comes with all new offensive and defensive gameplay.
Okay.
The key to success is really understanding your game pieces.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, for example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break through obstacles?
Oh, it's like a little strategy
or maybe even bypass them entirely?
Game. Okay.
Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can test out your skills in co-op. The actual gameplay is pretty simple. What this event really tests is strategy. For example,
Why is
when
everyone saying
adjusting your
cock in my
defensive
stream?
lineup, you can even set traps for your opponent.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we
Clash
can
of
use it
Impact.
to test out our strategies?
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the battle is ready to begin.
Yeah.
And while your opponent tries to break through your defenses,
Okay.
your job is to use your chosen offensive lineup to outmaneuver their strategy.
Got
The
it.
side that breaks the opposing formation first or makes greater progress within the time limit wins.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
That seems fun.
So it sounds like it all comes down to strategy. All right.
And more primo
so
gems, 'cause I
get
need those.
Tactical travelers.
Now, if that last event was mostly about brain power,
Uh-huh.
this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Okay,
Hell
let's
yeah,
take
this
a
is
look
where
at
I
the
shine.
gameplay.
I don't really
This is a
use
simple
my
battle
brain.
for coins?
Oh my god, bro. The
well,
coins
think
again.
Players will have the opportunity to indwell Saurians at certain points.
Don't we have
Use
this
their
right now?
abilities to your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
This looks so fun. You could just stay in Saurian form the whole time and blast all the other players away.
I guess.
If only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal.
Okay.
So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice,
All
bro.
right.
So this next
Holy.
event is called Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems.
Holy moly.
I'm sure at this point in their journey, travelers have gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their skills in a
Buff,
variety
dude.
of different situations. But maybe there's a
Buff,
character you want
holy.
to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her
Sorry, they're
potential
talking,
in
I'm sorry.
different
I got
team
distracted.
comps. Then I highly recommend trying out this event.
Okay.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions.
Yeah.
The event is divided into different levels of difficulty, and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of.
All right,
so
cool.
make sure to take that into account when forming your teams.
Okay.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge record and see
Did you
how
hear
their friends
Escoffier?
approach
She
each
went,
challenge.
okay.
Could provide some food for thought.
Nice. Sounds like the perfect excuse
Alright.
to do some experimentation and think outside
Okay.
the box.
Indeed.
All right, moving on to some Genius Invocation TCG updates.
Okay.
First, a new card skin will be added to the card shop, so check it out if you're interested. Travelers can also look forward to new character and action cards added to regular mode.
Nice.
I need that
More food for
Shalom
the
one.
card sharks.
I need the
There are
Shalom one.
also some major updates to
I need it.
automatic artistry.
We're playing TCG again.
So
Boys,
in addition to the character and action
get your
card
cards ready.
updates,
We're doing
the
it.
elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the match, there's now a card refresh option as well as mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement. So the gameplay should be even more engaging.
Okay.
Travelers might even be able to come up with some new strategies and surprise their opponents with unexpected moves.
That's right. And finally, the ley line overflow event is returning in version 5.6, so don't miss out.
We won't.
Go, go,
and
go.
let's take our last break. When we return, we'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you on the other side, travelers.
Bye.
wait, she said a cool collab? All right, there's our last code. She said collab. We are also getting a Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab in Genshin. No way. I like that they do these like little calendars now. Chat, let me get a vibe check real quick. How are we feeling? How are we feeling about this patch so far? For me, I ain't gonna lie. Mondstadt is carrying it. I mean, the Fontaine stuff is pretty cool too, and I like Escoffier. So I wouldn't say carry, but like without the Mondstadt thing, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is okay, yeah, sure. But with that, brother, the lore that we're about to get, the moving things forward. Oh my God, bro. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited for the Mondstadt thing. Oh my gosh.
Welcome back, travelers.
All right.
Back.
Welcome. Let's jump right into system optimizations.
Yeah, I'll post this
Some
on YouTube
travellers
right
provided
after.
feedback that the brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing,
Okay.
which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the brilliant blessing details page a lot more intuitive,
Okay.
which should make it easier for travelers to make strategic level up
Brother, we're
decisions.
never getting
Yeah,
loadouts
and
for
in addition, rewards
for
will be available for
artifacts.
completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins on June 1st.
You know what would be
Yeah.
nice? A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the final act takes you directly to the credits, right?
Look, I will take.
What if you just missed that
transient
last star
resident.
challenge? That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, the dev team has received that feedback as well, so a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Let's go.
That should make it
Let's go,
easier to get
bro.
full stars. All right, so this next update addresses another common problem.
Okay.
Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's
Long and
important for
dense,
travelers to
chat.
have all the
Long and
details.
dense.
But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so
Yeah.
this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information.
Razor
Of course,
language,
travelers
chat.
who prefer to dive into
I
all
need
the
that.
details can always expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
Nah.
Nice. So
Give me razor
all that
language. I need that.
information should be a lot faster now.
Totally.
Nice.
Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where to pick up the quests. So, after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Okay.
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use to unlock tribal secret spaces, right? It would be nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It
Sure.
can, and once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location.
That's nice.
of
So you can get
tribal
like your
secret spaces as well.
finish off the exploration
Similarly,
easier.
at a high enough exploration progress, more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have also been optimized. Starting in version 5.6, travelers can now delete custom pins in batches.
Ooh, that should make it a lot easier to start fresh if you're someone who really likes to go ham with the markers.
I never use markers, chat.
Well,
I barely
that wraps
use them.
up our system optimizations. So
Okay.
now it's time for some out-of-game news.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration news to share. Genshin Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So, let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
Oh, Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know what that is. Charlotte Tilbury. It's like perfumes and stuff. I bet you someone's excited about this. Audie. Wait, Audie is. Okay, Audie's excited. Cryo recovery cream. Wait, what? Airbrush flaw, magic serum. You know, that's kind of cute. Make up your destiny. Okay.
But I have even more news.
Little
In
makeup,
addition, Genshin Impact's third
skincare,
Natlan
hair
OST
care routine.
album, Radiance of Flame,
Collab,
is coming
okay.
soon. Yeah. The album contains various tracks.
Okay,
composed
chat,
by
should I
the
buy
Hoyo
that for
Mix team
Audie?
For the Collective of Plenty and other regions. So
She seems
stay
pretty
tuned for
excited
the
about it.
drop.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. The music's gonna be so cool.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my scroll here.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
All right.
Yeah, me too. What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery and to defeat the new boss on the chessboard.
And I can't wait for you all to meet Escoffier. It's been so much fun working on her, and
Hell
I just
yeah.
think you're gonna love her.
And to follow that up, Aoife is finally playable, and of course he's gonna have Kukuku right by his side, but the mini games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6 special program. A new adventure awaits. I hope it brings
Yup.
with new friendships,
Let's go.
new answers, and a whole lot of fun. Well, and with
I'm
that,
excited for this
all
one.
there's left to say is, see you in game, travelers. Bye.
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 Toodaloo. One more thing. Stay tuned on April 30th. Oh! April 30th, mark your calendars. All right. Well, chat, there we go. There is the 5.6 Genshin live stream. What did we think? What did we think? Let me know. Give me your vibe check. I think scrumptious, bro. As Audie would say, scrumptious. Scrumptious, bro. I am excited. Escoffier, I'm definitely pulling her. 100% I'm pulling her. For the cryo, hydro stuff, oh my gosh. Definitely getting her. I'm liking that we're going back to Fontaine. We get to see the Fontaine people again, and then like Natlan characters gonna be like mixed in with it. I like that. Mini games, some of them look fun. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, they're fun, but we do them for the primos. Sure. Mondstadt. Oh my god, I cannot wait. This Mondstadt update. Oh my god, bro, I'm so excited. The lore I think we're gonna get is gonna be crazy. I don't think it's going to be voiced in English. That is such a bummer for people who play in English. But, oh man. Hex and Circle stuff. Albedo. Oh my God. Albedo stabbed New Valette apparently. I don't know what's going on anymore. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait.